I'm John Perry, and I'm here on the floor of the Michigan House with Representative Brandt Iden. Representative, earlier today in the House Committee on Communications and Technology, you brought up your legislation. A lot of times we talk about that as active shooter legislation, but really, as we heard from folks from your district today, there's more involved, isn't there?
Absolutely. What we've done is we originally started with an active shooter alert system, and we've broadened that after speaking with not only folks in the district but the Michigan State Police as well to say we need actually a public alert for an imminent threat situation. So this is any threat to safety that law enforcement deems necessary. So your same protocol, local law enforcement would still contact Michigan State Police and they will put it out, but this could be anything from an active shooter to an act of terrorism in the community. And this alert system would allow for all those to be encompassed. One thing I really didn't want to do was box in local law enforcement from doing their job and statutorily say, here are the perimeters by which you can do this. I wanted to say, this is just a tool that you can use, and I wanted to make this as easy as possible. So when they came back with the recommendations and the changes, we had no problem with it. And as we saw in committee today, we had a lot of support, which was great.
From people from your own community.
Absolutely. We had our local law enforcement folks up, our sheriff and our prosecutor were there, as well as family members that were impacted by the shooting tragic event on February 20th, and they were all there in support. And I will tell you that having the opportunity this afternoon to speak to some of my colleagues here on the House floor after that committee meeting, they were all very moved by it, and they all seem very supportive. So I'm hoping for some swift action on this.
And you told the committee about your own experience, even though you were in close proximity to what was going on February 20th. You learned about the situation in a text from a friend in Grand Rapids.
That's absolutely correct. So that was kind of the impetus for this. It was a Saturday night. I was out, as I think most folks are, perhaps not paying attention to the news or their social media feeds, so on and so forth. And I went home after dinner, stopped to get gas. On the way home, pulled into my house and received a text communication from a friend. He said, "Hey, you all right?" And I had no idea what he was talking about. And then after I started exchanging with him on the text communication, he said, I started to figure out what was going on very quickly. And I immediately thought, wouldn't it be great to have some notification just so people know that this is going on around them? I will tell you that had I known that, I certainly would have been paying more attention to my surroundings at the gas pump that night.
Brandt Iden, thank you very much.
Thank you.